man, we here. God bless us for being here, having another day to rejoice and be glad in. It's your boys, you got your man, your host, Dub J, back at it again with another one, man. This is episode 31. 31. That fast. 31 episodes that went by that fast. So that means more than 31 days that went by. 31 plus about 4 days went by that fast because I don't record on Sundays. So anyway, man, this is crazy. Got some semi-tough news, but upside type of news to report, if you will. Y'all see me rocking my Lions gear, man. Hopefully, I don't own the rights to this gear. I don't own the rights to the NFL, whatever. Man, my man D-Mont gone, man. I'm a little sad about that. You know, all my football fans out there, a little sad about that. I'm not gonna make this whole episode about that. You know, we'll touch on it here and there. Whoever chimes in the chat, that's when we'll touch on it. But man, oh man, we kind of got a decent package for him. But I mean, I don't want to see Gibbs as a bell cow right now, man. That's unless we got a plan to get another RB2, RB1B. He was a good RB1B, man. Knuckles, you're gonna be missed, my guy. Appreciate your service. That's all I can say. All right, moving on to the next part of the show, the end of last episode, which we were talking about the numbers and everything. So for those who are just tuning in, who don't know what this is about, who is this guy in the closet talking and rambling? I'm in the closet for one because of my son, right? I gotta always explain this story because they're like, what the hell? So my son, I'm in Texas. I'm in Austin, Texas, Round Rock, Texas, a little outside of it. We had a little snowstorm situation, like, a month ago now, that fast, damn. So everybody was snowed in, all that stuff. I was still trying to work. He was still trying to be a 2-year-old. Okay. So he was running around, going crazy, screaming, yelling, yada, yada, yada. I said, damn, I need somewhere to work. I don't know where to go. Wifey said, hey, just go in the corner of the house, come in the closet. I said, you know what? Let's set it up. Let's go in the closet. And I've just been in here ever since. And I love the fact that it's just no distractions. It's no windows. It's no washer and dryers. And it's no refrigerators by me. It's no remote control. I always say my remote control. It's no nothing. So I'm just in here with y'all getting it in. All right. So that's why we're here. What we doing though? Wholesaling real estate. If you know, you know. Also known as like day trading houses, right? It's the same thing Walmart does, Target does, all your major retailers, they do this. They buy stuff wholesale, bulk, whatever, and then they bring it to you, the consumer, the retailer, or they bring it to you for retail pricing, right? Or they try to mark it up and sell it at a slightly higher price. More so, Walmart. The model is more so with Walmart because they mark up their prices just a little bit, right? That's what we do. We pretty much get properties under contract for hopefully a low price, and then we mark it up slightly, but not too high. It's low enough still for another buyer. All right. So that's what we're doing. We got a bunch of leads to contact. I mean, it's like 6 markets. Okay. I'm in Texas, Arkansas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Cali. Okay. You say, how are you in those markets? You're in Texas physically. How are you in those markets? Well, there's a such thing. You can do this virtually anywhere. You can be in Iran calling over it. Well, you probably can't. I don't know, but you can be in Australia. You can be across the world doing deals here in America. Scratch that, Iran. Don't come after me. So yeah, you can do all of that, man. It's crazy. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is get into it. My bad. I don't know what this is. We're gonna get into it. And like I said, I want to go ahead and start off by mentioning the last last month's numbers, and this is going to reveal the blunt and honest, real deal, good, bad, ugly truth. Okay, so we're gonna pull the curtains back. Um, I'm not, I'm not gonna give you fluff or your favorite gurus, made up numbers. Okay. I'll start by saying this wasn't one of my best months at all. It was probably one of the worst. Well, the worst month is $0. So it wasn't that bad. We'll say that. Okay. The worst month is no money. We made something. Okay. But let me see if I can share my screen. Sometimes I don't let me during the first part of the show. I don't know why. I'm one of the little guys, and they still be watching over me. See if this works. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right. Because I always got to make sure. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? We on February 1st? 2nd. Monday, February 2nd. Yep, y'all can't see my screen. That's trash. All right, well, we're gonna try something else. I gotta just read off the screen, whatever, and then I kick off the show with all the calls and stuff. So right now I'm trying to share my thumbnail. It's not even showing that. Jesus Christ, man. I'm trying to share my website. It's not showing that. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. Dang, bro. I just won't share nothing then. I'll just go over the numbers myself. Okay, hopefully I'm back. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Let me type in the chat. Yo, what up, though? Tap in. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Okay, so I think it shows there is no weak connection there. All right, so let's talk about the numbers. All right, here we go. Okay, so as I always say on every episode, with the exception of Saturday, even though Saturday I've actually still made dials and calls, obviously, but Saturday is treated as kind of a free day, kind of a dispo day, and free for all, maybe cold call day. It's like it's just kind of field day. Like it's really not counted in the books and the metrics, but we got numbers. Every time I come in here, I say, hey, let's hit 25 dials. Let's hit 25 dials. Let's hit 12 contacts. Let's hit 6 offers, and let's hit 3 contracts. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the contract number. Damn. I could do that real time with y'all though. I could do that real time. That's the only thing I didn't do. 6 contracts. I mean the 3 contracts a day. 3 contracts for 5 days a week, right? It's 15. Okay. 15 times 4 is 60. So I'll put 60 contract goal, which is it's insane, right? It's insane. It's cool, especially for just a 2 to 4 hour average day, part-time. This is all part-time, so take it with a grain of salt here. Let me just add that in there, and then I'll go. Let's see, we said 60 contract monthly goal. Okay. All right. All right, so apologize again for that last hiccup on the last episode at the end, but here's the fresh number. So sellers dial in the month of February 2026. We dialed 6. The sellers dialed goal. The goal was 25 a day, right? So that equals 125 a week for a total of 500. Okay, and these are just leads, acquisition leads. Some of them are more like lead manager, acquisition, follow-ups, whatever you want to call it, cold, warm, hot, and all of that. So these were just, let's call 25 of them a day. And again, just for a 2 to 4 hour span. Okay. So 500 was the goal. How many did we hit? We hit 696 of them things. Boy. So again, that includes Saturday though. Saturday, we bumped up. It's skewed because we were dialing on Saturdays. We dialed 4 Saturdays out of the month. Actually, one of those Saturdays, which was like Valentine's, we didn't hit nobody. We just did all dispo on Valentine's Day. So 3 Saturdays out of the month, we were crushing it. Okay. So let's back pocket that number. Now, how many contacts, right? So we were supposed to hit 12 contacts a day. Okay. Meaning 12 times 5 in a week, right? Again, we're at what, 60 on that? And then 60 times 4, 240 for the month. So the contact goal was 240 contacts for the month, and we hit, drum roll, 200. It's crazy on the button. We hit 200 contacts for the month. So we were 83% to goal. So we didn't hit all our contact goal. And this is including dialing on Saturdays. So that tells you how aggressive that goal is, but I'm still keeping it there. It is what it is. I can do that. So our contact rate though, okay, normally we want to be anywhere between 30 to 50%. I say closer to that 50%. But 30 to 50%, give or take, for the contact rate. We hit 59.31%. Okay, so we kind of blew that a little bit out the water. Main reason was for a lot of the double dials, right? We were double dialing a lot, so that's pretty cool. What else? All right, so that's that. Now let's move on to the nitty gritty, right? What we all want to hear. Okay, contracts. The contracts. So again, I just did this real time when I had you guys on the line. Our goal was 3 contracts a day, Monday to Friday, for 15 a week, for 60 a month. Okay. How many contracts did we actually lock up? Drum roll, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 actual contracts. Okay. 6 actual contracts. Now, let's talk about this. This is important. And this is here comes the ugly, the sad, the bad, the truth of the thumbnail that you just saw before you clicked on this video. Here it comes. So we locked up 6 contracts, but how many did we close? Because I thought we closed 3 of them things, but we didn't. We didn't. I got another month. I got January confused, sandbagging one of the January deals with this month. We're just talking February right now. So we close. Wait, I'll say it in a second. Yes, we closed 2 out of the 6 contracts. Yes, horrible. 33%. Okay, 33% close rate. 33.33. 33333. We closed 2 out of the 6. Now, why and what happened? Where? What? Tell me more. Right? Okay, let's talk about it. Out of those 6 contracts, 3 of them were with the same owner. Okay. Now, one of them was locked up too high. Okay. It is what it is. That's me. It was locked up too high. Okay. But his other 2, we closed on them. So shout out to that. So we closed 2, right? And then we had to terminate 1. So that was all the same owner. Okay. Now what's up with the other 3? Okay, the other 3, here we go. 2, right, of those other 3 had title issues come up, guys. This happens, I guess, more often than not, especially when you got volume coming in, right? So what were the title issues? Well, let's break it down real quick. One of them, um, oh boy, one of them had a freaking water bill, and I've talked about it. Y'all probably hear me talk about it on those other episodes. One of them had a water bill and back taxes come up, in which the back taxes the seller knew about, but the water bill they didn't. The water bill was freaking dumb high, 10 racks. Okay, back taxes like $2,000. So, and it was like 12 grand, right? So I had the property locked up for less than that. And I already had it assigned. It was like everything was buttoned up and good to go. Okay. It was a done deal. All right. And I'll talk about the amounts and stuff in a minute too. I'm straight up, man. Open door, man. Whatever, right? It's cool. It is what it is. It's just money. All right. So the other deal that had title issues was a super bando, meaning it was on a condemn list, the demo list, right? Meaning a builder inspector deemed that it's not salvageable. They said, no, sir, you can't bring this back to life. You got to demo it, crush the deal. Couldn't do nothing about it. But cancel, right? Anybody that would have tried to buy that property had to do the exact same thing that I did. Nothing you can do about that. Had those hard conversations with both of the sellers. I tried to talk the other ones. I tried to talk those liens down, the water bill and the taxes and stuff. I've done that once before, but not this time. They wasn't having it. And then lastly, it was another deal, right? So that's 2 that had title issues. And then there's one more, which was the Florida land. It was a piece of land that ended up being in the flood zone. Yep. So there you have it, guys. So 2 closed, 4 didn't. 1 was too high. 2 had title issues, and then 1 had entitlement issues or land zoning requirement issues. So there's that. Okay, let's talk about the next thing on that. The projected versus actuals. Oh my God, when you talk about revenue and hours worked and money invested. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is hurt. It hurts me saying this in front of the world, but I got to do it. It might as well be Failure Friday, but it ain't. It's cool. It's just a Tuesday. The projected revenue for all those deals, it was, hold on, let me get that back pulled up. It was 9 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. So it was $24,000 of projected revenue. Okay. And that's from 6 deals or 6 contracts, which, I mean, damn, it would have took 6 contracts to get to that. Like, I've done that in 1 contract before. So it's crazy when you talk about the dang on volume play. And that's the projected revenue, 24 grand. Do y'all know what actually closed, bruh? Y'all ready to hear this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 grand of that 24 grand close, bruh. Your favorite guru is not gonna reveal that, bruh. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But but it's not zero. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. I'm still real. And I have tons of upside. So check this out. So that's kind of the ugly part, right? Now we're going to bring it back a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit, bring some light on this situation here. Let's talk about the ROI and all that good stuff. So, actually, just medium ugly, and then we'll talk about the ROI. So the medium ugly part is the hours worked. Okay. I counted all the hours on the videos because like I said, I just do this when I record with you guys. And then I put a little bit on top for like contractors do, what they call it, miscellaneous, I don't know why I'm having a brain fart, but that expense item that 10% that you gotta bump in there. Anyway, the contingencies, whatever. So 66 hours and 73 minutes, right? Which converts to 67 hours and 13 minutes. Okay. So 67 hours and 13 minutes were recorded with you guys over that month of February. Okay. That's what, 2 week, a week and a half. Yeah, kind of a week and a half of a full-time workload type of job, right? But this is all again like part-time. So excuse me. Going back to, I can't say the 4,000 revenue divided by those 67 hours. I have to go to money spent and then do what came out of that, right? That's the right thing to do. And barely that, because I still have a profit first breakdown, but we won't get too granular on that. We won't get too crazy. We're just going to just say the money spent. Check this out. The money spent was $49 for my CRM, $28 for 25 phone numbers that I have. They're all like $1.12 per month per line. $16 Google Suite. Okay. $10 Doc Hub, which is my e-signing software for my contracts. Total spent $103 for the month of February. Not bad at all. But I will say those leads were all in the hopper. I spent money on them way back like 6 months ago. That money's already spent and accounted for. That's 2025. I didn't have to spend no money for this activity except that $103 I just reported there. Okay, so in terms of what actually came out the account this month. So $103. Okay. You take that out for the 4, the net is $3,897. So you spend $103 to net $3,897. That's a 3,783.5% ROI. Which means we approximately made $37.83 in profit for every dollar that was invested. That's not bad at all. I mean, damn, that's not bad. That's about the only thing that really makes this really good. Because here's the thing, you can take that and then just really drive that alone. You can try your best to really scale around that, to really see, okay, what pieces and what parts of the business got me to this. Let's double down, let's triple down, let's do this. Let's try to continue to do this, but better in that scale, right? So I think that's pretty dope. That ROI, I mean, it's insane. But what does that break down to on an hourly basis? 37, because I did 4,000 divided by 67 hours and 13 minutes, and I got like $59 an hour. So it's going to be a little bit less than that. 37,883 30. No, I'm sorry. 38.97 divided by those 67 hours and 13 minutes is $58.05 an hour. Even though I don't like, what the hell is going on with my tablet? Even though I don't like doing per hour or whatever. But yeah, that there you go. There you have it. There you have it. Raw, naked, real numbers and truth. I tried to show y'all my Excel sheet, but it keep blacking out the screen. I probably show it at the end. But yeah, there you have it, man. So now again, it's unfortunate. I can cry about how it was supposed to be 24 bands. Indeed it was. I kind of did that already. I cried about it real time for about 2 minutes. Had that short-term memory, brushed it off, and I just kept moving. You know what? Damn, I didn't even include the Ohio. It's some other stuff in here that I really didn't include, but I didn't have them under contract. They were really close contracts, like that one in Ohio that got away from me. That was like 15 by itself. That was sorry. It was 44 to what's 44 and 56. It was 12. It was like 12. Right? So that would have made it 36K projected ROI. I mean, yeah, projected revenue, excuse me. So, yeah, man. So that's that. And but here's some lessons and here's some upside, here's some wins and all that, right? I've always talked about the relationships, kind of what we learned and picked up along the way. That property manager, he saved my month, man. Like, he saved my month, and he's going to continue to save each and every other month going forward, and I'm going to make sure of that. I mean, he already moves about 100 plus properties a year, right? So I'm like, okay, if I can just align with that, get a chunk of that, a piece of that, a share of that, whatever that looks like, and build that relationship with him, and I be the go-to guy because I'm gonna perform every time, then let's go. Let's get it. Right. And I didn't have to spend a marketing dollar to, okay, I'll take that back, because his client, I spent a fraction of a penny to send out a text message to his client, in which his client referred me to him, the property manager. And then the property manager has all these clients. So it was a beautiful circle of trust, a beautiful chain reaction that happened on that, and more to come. So all right, so yeah, and then that reminds me, like I said, we gotta somehow implement more property managers to hit up in more of these markets that we're a part of. All right, so that's it, man. So that's the serious and the ugly, the naked truth part of the show here. I'm going to get back to our regularly scheduled program, and we're about to get back to dialing. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know what y'all let me know what questions you have, any comments, any feedback. But yeah, it was a tough month, man. It was a tough month. Definitely was a tough month with all those fallouts. But hey, guess what? We got 2 contracts being signed today as we speak. Right? So what's funny is I already got the assignments signed. And then the 2 contracts on the other end is the same seller. And he agreed verbally already to the numbers. Actually, he suggested that we knock it down some with him, because he just want to get out of it at this point. So just waiting on him he wanted to use their contracts with the property management team, which is fine. Just send it over. I'll sign, and let's get it cracking. And then it's cool to the point where title already started title work, because they already know both buyers, and they know the property manager and the seller. in me. So they already know, like, okay, let's go ahead and get this going. It's nothing new, it's nothing shaky, and it's pretty certain. For the most part. Everything ain't guaranteed or certain. I'll take that back. Anything can happen, but still. So, all right, moving on, man. The last call of yesterday um was good. Another super hot, another one that could be good, that was sent to me. And what was beautiful about it is he sent pictures and video. He's like, yes. And the property looks pretty damn good for that area too. Um, he's on the cusp of Dearborn and Detroit. If you know, you know. And nice brick colonial 2-story home. Uh, so I want to call him back and lock that up. But the only when did he? Yeah, the only thing is he bought this last year. Oh, okay, I didn't know he bought it last year. He trying to, like, okay, just trying to break even damn near on that. I respect it. So I might not even really have to beat him up on price. I'm gonna just ask him what the lowest he can do, because I do see one down the street that's priced a little bit lower, but I think that one is beat up, like condition wise. Yeah, these some bandos over there down the street. Then you got pending at 108. I like that. He's at 75, 80. This pending is at 108, and that looks good, but it's a bungalow. I can't compare. Then you got 4 actives. You got one that's 129 active on the same street. Let me see how that look. Can y'all it's been sitting for 90 days. Can I share my screen? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, Conzo? Webby. My guys, my bad. I've been missing out on the chat. My bad. Yeah, man. So looking at y'all questions, yeah, man. I think I broke it all down. I think I already answered most of these questions. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all. It was cool. It could have been better. As I've seen better months, but I'm not gonna get on here and inflate anything. I'm gonna be straight up, tell y'all the straight up absolute truth. Because, like I said, I've had donut months. The only way you can get worse than a donut month is just overspending money and falling into the red and not making any money at all. So I've been there. You can't get lower than that, or I guess you can, but by keep spending. But yeah, I didn't have to do that. So 6 contracts, 4 of them fell out. Like I said, part of the business. 3 of them I couldn't. Nothing I can do. The Florida one, I could have been on top of it a little bit. I could have did better on that one. I could have foresaw what I could have looked up, did a little bit of due diligence on that early on before locking it up. So anyway, what else we got? Yeah, man, absolutely, Webby. Cheers to not being broke skis, man. We ain't doing that, man. We all, they say you can count the number of seeds in an apple, but you can't count the number of apples from a seed, baby. That's a bar, man. I'm telling you. What does that mean? It means that we should be able to multiply what the man upstairs have put inside of us, right? So that's what I'm on a mission to do, man. Straight up. Like that's where I'm at with it, bro. So no more broke stuff. We on some straight. We on some straight abundance. We on some straight fruitful thoughts. Again, we can fail with permission. Once we give ourselves permission to fail, we'll be okay. We'll be great. You know what I'm saying? It's a prerequisite to success. But I'm not gonna get on here and be all mindset, motivational on y'all, because I can go there, but I ain't gonna do it. So we gonna call my man's Tyrone. I'm gonna save him. I gotta get some reps in. I gotta call like let me call some of these other ones here. All right, give me a second, y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna be gone, my guy. Okay, Alex. Alex out of Detroit.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
This is Winston calling for Alex about the property on Greg Street. That's my old neighborhood right here. My old stomping grounds.
Thanks, Alex. Please stay on the line.
Come on, son. They do that every time. Okay, let's see. All right, we got to hang up a rupper. Hang a rupper. I'm not about to double dial that. What's today? The 3rd. Okay, 3-3. Oops. All right, my bad. Trying to get this stuff in order here. Next, I'm gonna get a quick 10 in, and then we're gonna jump back to some of these other ones here I'm looking at. We still got to call our super hot. We call those every day. That's a non-negotiable. That's how you get contracts in the first place. Real for real, for real. But I gotta make sure I'm on my man's head so he can sign those too. That's already.
Your call has been forwarded to
I
voicemail.
love. It's nothing like just having stuff already just good to go, man. And all you gotta do is just stay on top of the title company.
Your call has been forwarded to.
All right, we gotta NA double tap. What's funny is those two are relatively small, but they will be bigger than last month. That's what's crazy about this business. Like this month, I'm already knowing like we about to knock this out the park, bro. I ain't about to like sit on my hands and just be like, oh, I'm about to let this old/new identity define me. It's really old. That's in the past. I'm not about to let that define who I am. I got to keep it onward and upward. And get to the bitty. Get to that.
Hello.
Hey, Barbara, how you doing?
Do you have the wrong number?
Oh, sorry. I was calling about the property on Hartwell. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. I could have asked her if she had something to sell. All right, let me put wrong number. Oh, you know what? It's already tagged like that. I wasn't supposed to call them. My bad. Gotta pay attention now to these tags. They got them like different now. It's so like in a small little window. Wifey. What's up, babe? You know the car seat? Okay. All right. It is what it is. Okay. All right. I'm about to get back on live. Yep. All right. Another short end of the stick. Woohoo! I swear, boy. I swear. Somebody got a Superman cape for me? Shout out to the underrated fathers out there, man. Who's appreciated, but sometimes overlooked. No, I'm just playing. It is what it is, man. Just the power of the pivot.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Power of the pivot. That's entrepreneur life for you too, though. Wrong number. What? Come on, man. My bad, y'all. If y'all in the chat, give me a second. Jeff Summer out of Detroit. We call him Detroit right now. It's crazy because the lead from yesterday, like, gotta make sure that's not locked up.
Hello, this is Jeff Summer at Nexus. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
I gotta make sure that ain't locked up too high though. I don't want to have a repeat of last month. But from what I can see, man, I think that might be a good one.
Hello, this is Jeff Summer at Nexus.
What do you typically look for when you're wholesaling houses? Like the condition of the house, any potential problems they're not showing you? Yeah, for some reason though, it took me a while to understand this, but it's not really about the house. Even though we're calling about the house, it's not really about the house or the land or the multifamily, whatever we're calling about. It's about what's going on with them, with their situation behind the house, right? Their motivation. Appreciate it, man. No doubt. I really appreciate that. I try to, I don't want to say try. I'm trying to. It's a double. I am looking to remove the word try out of my vocabulary. So, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. Maybe God could have that in store for me, man. I try to be intentional with my communication too. I'm trying to work on my communication in public speaking. So hopefully that could turn out to something. We'll see. Appreciate you though. We're gonna call Fred. He said never. That was 2 years ago. Via text. I have people respond saying, never if they want to get removed from our text list. Because that word is not it's not a red flag word for phone carriers. So I got a good score. Hello. Hi. Hi, this is Winston. I was looking for Frederick.
This is who?
This is Winston. I was yeah, sorry. I was calling about the house on Cooley.
Frederick is dead. He's been gone for 20 years.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay. I got
that house is not for sale.
Okay, I'll take note of that. Did you guys have anything else that may be coming up?
I got about 10 houses, but they all going to my family.
Oh, beautiful. Good for them. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Sheesh. I ain't gonna step on that party. I mean, I don't want to interrupt that show. You got it. been dead for 10 years. How's his name still on the... Damn. She's passing them all down to the kids or to the family. But that's what's up, man. You just that's how you're supposed to do it. Like real life Monopoly out here, man. Just stack up a bunch of houses, sit on them, pay on them, and just look up later one day, 20 years down the road, and you got you a nice little retirement fund. So that's what's up, man. That's what I want to instill in my children. Well, I got one son, but you know, let's see, not interested. Yeah, that type, that's dope, man. All right, Mark, you're next. Wrong number. I'm not about to call it. Next. Alvin, I'm a residential builder and lead asbestos abatement contractor. Let me know if you need my services. Might be a good contact to reach out to.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? Is this Alvin?
Yes, it is. Who's calling?
How you doing, sir? This is Winston. I was giving you a shout. It's been a little while since we last reached out to you about the property on Lasser.
What, you're trying to buy it?
Yeah. Seeing if you had any plans to sell that one or any other ones around.
No, if I spoke to you about this property, I would have indicated that it would never be for sale.
Okay, gotcha. It was a text that we had sent out to you. You mentioned that you are a contractor too, though, right?
That is correct. I'm a licensed builder.
Awesome. Okay. I wonder if you know Doug over off of Dexter, but anyway, I was also just trying to see if I could stay in contact with you, man. I come across different properties all the time, you know, on the buy and sell side. So you know, I could send some leads your way and vice versa. If you come across any vacant property, you know, we can team up on some of these.
That'll be fine. You have my email address?
I do not. Can you shoot a text?
Yeah, I'll text it to you, and you can just send me an email.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll send you all my contact info.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, Alvin. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Yep. All right. Simple enough, you know. I figured you gotta always have somebody in the pocket, man. If I'm all about being resourceful, man. Like you just telling you, man, it goes a long way. And I barely was trying. But that little conversation, that introduction could change a whole lot. Never know. Saving him right now on my phone. So he's a Detroit license builder. At that, I might want to go ahead and hit him up on something. Cause you got when you he said license builder, because that holds weight. It do. It does. You got to go through a strenuous process, I believe, to get that title. So, you know, it could be one day I might want to, you know, rebuild the block over there by my grandma crib, man. Out there in Highland Park in HP off Woodward. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna put him in the notes. Contractor, Detroit. Yep, contractor DTW. Yep, he just sent me his email. Says he is a licensed builder. Yeah. Email. He probably get a lot of calls. Let me say his email in here. 1 second. BLMLDR. Anybody need a contract in Detroit? We got you. Got a few of them actually. All right, so I'll keep him in the forefront. Just check on him every couple weeks, type of thing. Just get a little cadence going. Check in. All right, next we have that was our 8th call. We're moving. Second contact. Okay, Milton. I don't have any Detroit property. All right, next. Sylvia, wrong data. You may want to try Shrewsbury Drive. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Let me see. She gave me another property. This wrong number person gave me another property. Contract like 91 Dan Marino. Yasirski. Ooh, dang. That bad boy sold for $350. Ooh, my God. Right in my old neighborhood, man. And it's sold up. They had it listed for $344 and it sold for $350. Oh my goodness, man. I missed out on that party. All right, moving on to the next. I'm about to call her anyway. That was 2 years ago. Things change all the time, man. Well, another thing, guys, whoever is in this business, man, especially if you're on the front lines calling like this, if you either prospecting or calling your leads, the majority of the time, probably about 8-9 times out of 10, they're probably like used to like getting calls a lot, right? But those calls are going to be from people overseas for the most part. They're going to be from people that are being hired to make those calls. And it's cool not to knock that, but that just gives you a one-up advantage because you're usually going to be better than them.
Your call has been forwarded.
You know what I'm saying? You're usually going to be better than them just being from the States alone, right? You got like such a jump start on, the learning curve is cut in half when you're calling. So, but these are leads and or people who responded. So it's kind of like a little bit of both. It's like some lead managing going on right now. Okay. All right, we on number 9. Brian, I remember him. Oh, nope, there's another one. Brian, yeah, nope, I'm not doing that. That's that lot. Oh, man, I forgot. I'm not sharing my screen. I own the rights to this. Don't boot me. Don't make my screen go black. Ran down home, even if he has a structure, might be just land. Called a couple times and he hung up. Okay. Montana. Let's see what I can do. The people that I have, they love basement, and Montana doesn't have a basement. Oh, man. That would have been another contract. It's all good. Keep going. Keep going. Can y'all see me? Anybody? Is it black? Probably not. Okay, I think I can. All right, so we gonna move on to the next. We got Donald. He said minimum he would take is $15K, and I said respectfully have to pass. Okay, do we have any other property is the question. Let me look him up in PropWire real quick. PropWire is a free tool. www.propwire.com. Free tool, y'all. You can pull 10,000 lists, not leads, but prospects or records. It's a difference. You got to call them first and convert them into a lead, but they start off as a prospect. Yeah, he only owns one property, so I can't do nothing with that. We're gonna move on to the next. Stupid text. Mentatan. Okay. House for rent. He probably sold that bad boy. Moving on. I just need one more so I can call my super hot leads. Okay, we got Ronald. He wants $70K. He called back saying he is in midst of rehab. Kept saying he doesn't want to sell, but will for the right price, which is retail. I was pushing off, and then he turned himself into a potential buyer. Said he would text me when I'm welcome to send him stuff too. Yeah, I remember Ronald Hope. Remember that name. Okay, Con, appreciate it. Cause I don't know what was they be bugging on me, man. Like I'm like, dude, I be seeing way bigger names out here than me that can just get away with murder. I mean, they be sharing all type of stuff. And I'm like trying to share my own stuff on my own property. Yeah, Ronald Hood is a buyer, but I mean, I guess I could see if he's still buying. Just kind of do a check-in call and see if he's selling something too. Doesn't hurt.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail. The
I'll leave a
person you're
voicemail
trying
then.
to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, what up, Ron? It's Winston. Give me a shout, man. It's been a while. Probably don't remember, but I'm just catching back up with you on some on the real estate tip, seeing if you're buying or selling anything. And yeah, wanted to connect. So give me a shout back here on my cell, 313-5. I know I had some text messages with him. I don't know why. I might have deleted. All right, LVM. All right, so we're gonna move on to Kavan, my guy up in Muskegon. He must don't have any good news for me. Watch this. He about to talk about how bad that property was they had walked. And I'm about to get a number out of him.
What's up, y'all? It's Kayvon Frazier.
Or not. Send me the voicemail. All right. He sent the text though. Oh no, that's somebody else. All right. Moving on to the next, we got Jesse. He said that's the wrong person. Moving on to the next, we got Danielle. She said, I'm not Danielle. Come on, man. This is supposed to be filtered out right. Okay. All right, we got one.
Sorry I didn't answer the phone call. Leave your name and number, and I'll get back with you.
Double tap.
Sorry I didn't answer the phone.
If I had to bet, the regular contact rate would have been like 20-something, 30%, 20 to 30% if you just call everybody one time. But because I dialed the majority of folks twice last month, that contact rate was 59%, guys. That's huge, man. I mean, over half the people we calling, they're answering the phone. We're having conversations. And that's what it's all about, the conversations, the at-bats. Give me a chance. That's all I ask. All right, we're going to move on to the next. Potential spam. I should pick it up. Hello? Took too long. All right, so Charlotte, no thank you. Okay, we're going to call Charlotte. She said no thank you, September 10th. Shout out to my nephew, that's his birthday, 2024. All right. She on a good street too. Used to grow up in that area. Hey,
Hello?
hey, Charlotte, how you doing?
Hello?
Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? Damn, you couldn't hear me? Call back.
Hello?
Charlotte, can you hear me?
Yes.
How you doing? It's Winston. I was reaching back out. It's been a little while. About the property on Whittingham. See if you had any plans to sell by chance.
No, Winston.
Okay, I'll take note of that. Did you have anything else that may be coming up?
Nope.
All right, you keeping that one forever?
Yep.
All right, thank you so much. You take care.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, no argument there. She did the 3-strike rule, and yeah, she's out. I guess I could have asked her if she know anybody else. It's my last go-to. Like, still to this day, I be figuring out stuff at the end of the call, after the call. Like, it just never fails. I was watching the video, guys. Go back to, if y'all want, whenever you get a chance, just for a little bit of time, man. Look at episode 201 from this other series, like a Leadothon series earlier this year or last year. Man, I had such a trash bad call, bro. But I made that was the biggest deal like that year. I think yeah, that one deal bought in like 17.5, and it was a deal in Ohio. He was so motivated. When you're motivated, you almost can't get it wrong. And I was like dragging and ahming and this was just last year. You would have thought I just started doing this business, but racked up on that deal. I was listening to myself like, oh, this is awful. So that's why I don't even get I don't get too high or too low on things, because I just know, like, that's what I said. Like, somebody asked if what do you target, like the house and all of that? Like, nah, bro, the motivation, man. That if you sense that or you hear that, they tell you that, it's not that you like prey on it or nothing, but it's an opportunity to serve up some true value. That's when, like, because wholesaling is really about exchanging time and convenience for equity or for cash out. Like, that's what it all comes down to, because more than likely they can't really resort to the MLS sometimes. Like, they can't, if they want to get out of really fast and they don't want to deal with the traditional process, wholesalers are really like needed in the market, or people who wholesale are needed in the market. So with all these states trying to come down on wholesaling and banning it, they not knowing some of the long-term effects it's gonna like really have. They gonna, imagine it not being able to wholesale in all states. Like y'all, it's gonna be I don't know what kind of swing. I don't know if it's gonna be a 2008 swing, but it's gonna be something. It'll be a big impact for sure. All right, so that was Woodingham. So I'm gonna just put D&D on that. I wasn't even taking down the last few. All right, so that's a good lead in. Okay. Next we got William. He says wrong number. Next we got Sawande. No, I'm not preparing to sell. I need some leads, man. Let me get out of here. Let's get some real leads up in here, man. All right, we're going to clear these filters out, and then we're going to call the super hots. Oops. All right, we got 16 of them. Oh, Jessica Lehigh. Yeah, I need that for like 220. The one she got listed, but I gotta call the agent for that one. I guess I'll call the agent. Why not? I don't usually do MLS. They got a 188 number, 888 number. This should be fun.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling List with the Otter. If you are a buyer or agent and want information regarding a property, press 1. To receive a link to our web, please enter the house number, followed by the pound sign. To search for land or by the number. Your search has resulted in multiple matches.
I bet.
To narrow your search, please enter at least the first letter of the street name from your phone keypad, followed by the pound sign. The letters you entered did not match any of the street names.
I don't have time. Y'all lost me. Next. You're not about to do that, bro. It's one of the reasons why I hate listings. Like, what are we doing, man? That's why I'm about to call her. I'm gonna call her straight up. That was trash. See, that my AI receptionist could have handled that really well.
You have reached Jessica Lee. Please leave me a message.
I am.
Thank you.
What's going on? What's going on, Jessica? This is Winston giving you a shout back. We had spoke briefly about the house on Grady a little while ago. You probably don't remember. It's okay, but I've been trying to contact the listing. I haven't had any success getting through that line there, so I figured I'd give you a shout directly. But yeah, just had a question or two. Can you give me a shout back here on my cell when you get the chance? I'm at 51. Thanks a lot. Take care. How much can you make on a house that's selling for $95K on Zillow? I mean, shoot, however much you want to make. That's the beauty of it. If you're not an agent, right? You're not setting yourself up for a 3 or 6% or whatever commission. So, but all the numbers have to work. That's a loaded question. I need some more context behind that. How much can you make on a house? Because like you can make, I don't know, like a few grand, or you can make 20, 30 grand. I've actually, like, there's houses in Bell County, Texas, which is like a little outside of Austin, that used to sell. Well, some of them still sell for under 100. Yeah, some of them still sell under 100 and clean. We've made, yeah, like you can make like 20, 25, 30, but it got to be bought deep. You know what I'm saying? If a house is listed for 95K, then hold on, wait a minute. You gotta get it under contract for a very deep discounted price from 95. Like it gotta be, and then I don't know how long it's been sitting. Like how long it's been sitting is the question too. Is it just hit the market a couple days, or it's been like 60, 90, 120 days, 73 days? Oh yeah. Just without even looking at it, you probably need that for like 20, 30. You probably need that. Probably need it for about 15. I don't know what market you in with that, but you're gonna need it for the low. And then yeah, do that for sure. We can call it live right now. Why not? Try to make some sense out of it. I can pull it up in my system on my on Privy. I use Privy for my nationwide MLS. Redfin, whatever. You can send it to me on the DM skis if you don't want to share it on here. Left voicemail for Jessica. But yeah, you're going to need that thing for the Lowski. I'm already knowing. Next, we got Ingrid. She said that, what was her last message here? Ingrid. We going to stay on top of Ingrid, man. I don't know how much I can get from it. Okay. Sorry, I was talking to the buyer. Ingrid, let's go ahead and call her. Ingrid is like another 10 to 12K fee just waiting to happen. It's just a matter of timing.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
I should have sent that separately. Hold on, y'all. Let me all right. Damn, we had 16 calls from Michigan already. Damn. 2 for Texas. Yep, 2 for Texas. Oh, my man Frank. That's a 6-figure deal. Sheesh. Okay. Woosah. Okay, y'all. This is Elizabeth. This is a big one. Let me think about this real quick. Nope, don't even think about it. Just do it. Just take action. Just take action. Just go. I'm not even about to think. Just go. I'm gonna get him talking. I really don't. I kind of want to lock him up, but I don't until he really get nitty gritty with me on his timeline, because he is kind of loose right now with it. So just want to see where he stands.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Frank?
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm sorry, dude.
You busy again? It's all good. No problem. Hit me up. Hit me back. Yep. Hey, he could have not picked up, but here's the thing. I love the fact that he keeps seeing my phone number. That's a win in itself. Okay, that is a win, because by the time we put ink to paper, man, you know what I'm saying, pen to pad, is going to be just that much easier, because he knows I'm serious. He knows I'm adamant about trying to do this deal, or looking to do this deal. And I've learned so much about it. It's ridiculous. And he also would have just shooed me away by now, in terms of, because he's got that guy, some big time developer, that's trying to buy up the whole damn block. And he's trying to he's trying to buy time to hear from him. But those big time developers, they not, I mean, I'm not about to sit here and tell them about what they can and can't do, because I don't know. But I do know, generally speaking, the timeline is stretched very far out, because they got to get all the neighbors on board. They got to get a hold of the neighbors, right? They got to get them all on board. They got to tiptoe around all sorts of zoning and restrictions and this and that and approvals. And I mean, it's a whole lot that goes into it. So it might be like a minimum 12-month to like 18-month, 36-month process or something. And then they might offer a lot, right? But then they may say, like, you could get an X amount up front. They may try to be creative. Who knows? I don't know. But I want to come at them with a straight line solution. Okay. And that's where we at with it. I'm trying to tell him, work with Main Street, man. Come on. So that'd be, appreciate you, Con. That'd be like huge, man. That's, now you talk about projections. That's the year. That's 2 years. Literally could take off from this business if I want it. If I get that deal, wouldn't do it, but like that's insane. But I had to eat that frog, man. I had to just call him. That was a win. All right, so that was California, Bay Area. Just had a dang on Super Bowl out there. Value probably went up some more. All right, Tyrone. Okay, I can go ahead and call him. Let me stop running from this one. I can go ahead and call him now. It's just gonna take a little bit of due diligence real quick with y'all, so y'all bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up and share it with y'all. Ooh, he might want retail 75 to 90. Yeah. All right. So this is a this is a, how many beds? 2-car garage. It's a 1,600 square foot, 3-bed, 1 bath with a finished basement, 2-car garage, 2-story brick colonial property. Okay, so if I go ahead in these filters and I line it up just like that, I'm gonna go I'm gonna make it tight. We're gonna go 200 up, 200 down. 1,400 down, 1,800 up. Okay. We're gonna do a minimum of 2-story. And we're gonna do your build is kind of the same everywhere over there. All right. What we got? We in this area over here. Okay, let me back up. Back up some more. Damn, we got nothing. I can't use that. That's too close to Chicago. He over here off Tire, man. Shout out to Detroit. What up, though? All right, let me do under contract. Oh, we got one for $19K under contract, but it's a bendo. What's going on with that front door, man? Y'all see that? What's going on with that front door? 42 days for $19.9, man. Damn. It's all good. All right, well, what else we got? Look at this. We got one. It's across Schaefer. I can't use it. Damn. One for 130. Nope, can't use it. All right. What else we got? Let's see what's sold. Ooh, wait. See, he's across Tire, man. I can't use it. You can't cross major roads, guys, when you evaluating property. His property is right in this box right here. Right up in here. If y'all can see me. Over here is the main road, and that house don't really quite look like his anyway. So I can't use it, unfortunately. But I'm about to keep going deep. Let's go back 6 months. Okay, we're getting a little bit more. Let's go back a year. Okay. Is he on the other side of Schaefer? Nah, he off Belton and Schaefer. So he off yeah, he up in here. Damn, so this is my box right here. This little box right here. If I go anywhere outside of this, man, buyers is gonna look at me like, come on, man, you don't know what you're doing. That's for anybody. You go anywhere outside this box. That's a no. I want to so bad because this one sold for 80. This one sold for 90. That 180. Damn. 190. 245. Yep, can't do it though. All right, how about the last 2 years? Uh-oh. We got same street. 3-bed, 1.5 bath. It's 2 years ago, but shoot, what happened? I just want to see what happened. Probate. Beautiful home. Oh, y'all not looking at this. Probate sale is subject to probate approval. The home has many updates, including but not limited to the roof, kitchen, bathrooms, plumbing, just like his. The home is equipped with a Vivint alarm monitoring system, which adds value up there for sure. They tried to sell it for, I don't know if it's sold. It sold for 105, and then whoever bought it tried to put a little something in there, and then they tried to sell it and they couldn't. So that might not have been a good buy for him. But if I was to hit that buyer up and be like, yo, you still buying? Like, yeah, I'm buying. I'd be like, well, hey, I got one around the corner or across the street that could be a good one for you for 85, for 89, which is like a price adjustment. But that's essentially the same house. He got more siding though. Ours is all brick. And then there's another one. Same street. Even though so I went deep, guys. If you don't go outside those main roads, you gotta try to go deep to see what happened in the past. That's the only permission you can give yourself to evaluate a property. If you try to stay in the neighborhood, just see what happened as long ago as you can, but keep it still tight. So I had to go back to 2024 to see what sold, and then kind of think about it around that time. The rates were up around that time. The market was still kind of slow and jammed. So, you know, it's kind of similar still. So this one was priced to sell. I don't know, man. I don't know. It sold for $100. So another thing too is I think landlords are scooping them up in that price range. And then they throw in Section 8 tenants and they cash flowing off of them. That little pocket can actually appreciate a little bit and cash flow. You kind of get the best of both worlds over there. So that might be worth a little something. I just need to check one more eye. Oh, duh. I got a database full of buyers. That's the major eye to dot right there. Let me see what we got. Hold on real quick. See what we talking about. Got all my buyers out there. What they talking about? I'm going to do the same thing in here. Try to keep it tight. I don't know if I can share this because they're going to blur me out. All right, 1 mile in the last 2 years is 86 buyers. I might tighten that up to a half mile, but I just want to. I want to see what's up. Okay, I like this. That's a flip. That don't count. That's a rental for 45. Damn, I did. Okay. Okay, what we got over here? That's a hedge fund. Damn. This guy owned. Yeah, that's a hedge fund. They own 746 properties. Okay, this person owns 10 properties. And they bought it for 85. Let me see what that looked like. Here's the one that went for 85, y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's a bungalow. How in the world did they buy it for 85 and sold it for 119? Ain't no money in that. I mean, I guess it is. But as a flip, it's on the other side of Hubble. I ain't messing with that. All right, let me go back 3 years. That's a long time to go back. Okay. I don't know. I think them buyers were retail buyers, guys. I'm looking at the real deal investors, what investors gonna pay. And they're not paying near 80. I'm gonna have to get that for less than what he paid. Yeah. Something is there, man. Should I just jump out the window and take a chance? I feel like something is there, bro. I'm gonna look at one more, two. I can show y'all the pictures too, man, while I'm looking this up. What's his name? Tyrone. Okay. There you go. Got you, Con. I think I'm gonna need that for about 60, 65. Let me call Doug to see if you know somebody that'll buy that. Let me send that to Doug. Give me 1 second, Con. I'm gonna look that up in a bit here. Forward that to Doug. Oh shit. He got another number, I think. Sorry, man. Okay. Nope. That's not it. Doug, he got another number, man. Shit. It was a 512 number, I thought. I'm about to see. See if you might know somebody.
What's up, bro?
What up, though? What up, though?
You all right?
Man, it's been a little minute.
I know, bro.
Good. You up there in the D?
Yep, yes, sir.
I just forwarded you a video. I don't know if it's going through or not. Let me see, because it's like 2 minutes. It's over there. It's a spot on off Tireman and what's that, man? Tireman and Schaefer. Yeah, on Caitlin or Carlin Street. Here, let me see the address too. 1 second.
What they want, what they need.
I'm trying to see if we can find a buyer for around 90.
How much is it coming back at ARV?
That's the thing. It's a little tricky, but I'm seeing them buying them similar for around 100 to, and I've even seen 130. And
Is it rehabbed or?
Yeah, it's a one of his fam living there, Section 8. But she keep it up real nice, and you're gonna see the video. It looks pretty good. Three bed, 1 bath, 2-story, colonial, 1,600 square feet, I believe. Finished basement and all that. I'm just trying to see if
I got any buyers.
Yeah, we can go ahead and find some buyers on that and do our thing on it.
Okay, let me put it out there in the world and see what I come up with.
Yeah.
So 90, he trying to get top dollar. Is that an investment?
Yeah, he trying to get basically somebody that's gonna be a landlord. Probably could scoop that one. Cause like this one here, 8098 Carlin Street, that sold for 100, and that was a probate. 8217 Carlin sold for 105. They ain't got no pictures on the inside.
I'm like, one guy, he's one of my old buyers.
Okay.
You can reach out to him.
Okay.
He used to didn't mind Detroit. He might have grew up a little bit, but he always paid top dollar, especially if they were already fixed. Yeah.
It looked nice though, man. She kept it up. I I mean, it looked decent enough to probably only, you ain't got to really spend much to get it right. Let me see. I just sent you the address. Dang, man, my phone been acting so stupid. But yeah, I'm on this live, bro. I've been doing this. I've been on YouTube the last 30 days making calls and stuff. Just chopping it up with the people, making live calls, calling buyers and sellers, doing deals and stuff. So say what up to the live, bro. You on live now? I said you on live now. Say what up, though.
What's happening with you?
Oh snap! That dude Frank calling me back, bro. This Bay Area dude calling me back. I just sent you the address. I'm gonna hit you right back, bro. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, what's going on, Frank?
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow you off. Or they just every time you called, there was something going on.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah,
I have not heard from them yet, but I talked to the neighbor down. Apparently, they're supposed to be getting in touch with me. So
okay.
I just hate to call them, and act like I'm anxious, So
Right. I understand.
I'm in the holding pattern. That's all I can tell you at this point.
Yeah. Okay, that's totally understandable. I've been doing a little digging myself, so it's been interesting to say the least. Learning a lot as well at the same time. So
what was that?
I said it's been pretty interesting. I've been doing some digging on my own as well.
With the city?
Yeah. So I'm trying to find out a couple things regarding your neighbors too. Speaking of your neighbor, the one right next door to you, that duplex. I think they're
Okay. I hate to do this, but I gotta call you right back again. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Call you right back. Okay.
Yep. No problem. Yep.
Well, you check.
Okay.
And then just fill out.
Okay, so that's the thing. He's in the holding pattern, right? So I don't want to be like, yeah, this is my offer. I'm going to give you I want to take this down at 1.1 because that's the offer. I need a 1.1 million because that's a piece of unentitled land. So here's the thing. I gotta figure out how I can pitch. I don't know, man. It's not, it's like motivation, but it ain't motivation there. It's one of those things. I can't, I'm not going to force the issue. All I can do is tell them what I've come up with and what I believe can be a decent offer for them, and just let the chips fall where they may. All right. Here we go. So that was California. All right. Let me check this out real quick, bro. Let's pull it up. It's Kansas joint. Wichita. Oh. I'm pulling up that property right now too. Okay, I see it. Oh, you said 95 to you is what you saying, Con? 95 to you? That's your price? It's 127 on here. Come on, Andre. Okay. So the property you got there has been sitting for 73 days, like you said. Okay. It's got 137 views, so that it's not priced right, obviously. It ain't moving. Now, is this a manufactured home, a single family? No, I think it's on slab. Okay, so single fam, from what I can see here. Let me take a shortcut for you. Let me just throw this in the tool here so I can see what buyers are out there. Take a nice shortcut for you. You're gonna be all right. You got 5 buyers out there, bro. Kind of light. We really got 2 buyers that's surrounding that property. You got one here on. Oh, Kansas get down like that. Okay, non-disclosure state. Here we go. Or no, okay. Somebody bought one around the corner for 80K. Which you here's a 1040. Yeah, look up 1800 East 53rd Street, bro. They bought this last May though. Something went wrong on that. I don't believe that one. They bought it for 80 and lost money on it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. Price unknown. That's an outlier. I wouldn't even trust that. Hold on real quick. Secretary of Housing Urban Development. That's Frank calling me back, man. Yes, sir.
So if you haven't figured it out, I get a crazy life anyway.
Yeah, man. You and I both. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Anyway, so you said the neighbor with the duplex?
Yep. They looks like they got that they might have like a historic tag on their property. So when it comes to building on your lot, there's some things about around that I think you may have to get around. So I'm checking in on the restrictions on that.
On the duplex next to me?
Yeah. Because they may encroach some of the buildable square footage, possibly. It's a possibility. They may not though too. So I'm checking in on that. But it was a couple. Yeah, it was a few things I was checking on: height requirements, parking requirements, all that good stuff.
What was the height? Like 43 feet?
Yeah, like 45.
Yeah, I forget exactly what it was.
I think it was like 45, 35 to 45. But the main thing is that CUP, man. That permit that you got to get, because which can cause major delays in public hearings and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So all in all, it'd be a unentitled, piece of property that will require some further due diligence. Whoever buys it, it's going to take some time. So that's what I kind of wanted to share.
I do know the building to the right of mine.
Yeah.
I think it's a historic value.
Yeah.
That's where they store all the cars. Okay. But I didn't know the duplex was of historic value, because if anything, my house, where the current address I'm at.
Yep.
That actually was the train master's house.
Wow.
And then train masters, where they used to do the train master, and they did repairs on trains or whatever. Or that's where they had an engineer's position of some kind.
Interesting.
And then in the early 50s, it got taken over by a car dealership. Because you understand the train runs right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah, it's like literally less than 100 yards away.
Yeah, and it goes up and down to the airport, almost by the airport.
It goes all the way to San Francisco. You take a connector to SFO, but it goes all the way to downtown San Francisco.
Yep.
All the way to San Jose.
Yeah. Yeah, big time walk score.
Corner to be in, you know.
For sure. Yep, for sure.
So, but did you see that the building on the corner is for sale or supposed to go for sale?
The very corner, that commercial looking building.
Yeah, it's all brick.
Yep.
All brick. Yeah, it's an old building. Yeah, that's supposed to be going up for sale.
Yeah, and that's what started it all, right? The whole.
Yeah, that's what started all this discussion about buying.
Yeah.
You know, packaging it. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. So the do you know if the other neighbors are on board?
Oh, I have no idea. The only one that I know is the one to the left of me. It's the duplex.
Okay.
And he's been contacted. It's a duplex with a in-law in the back. I guess you could call it an ADU, but it was built so long ago, it probably doesn't meet ADU requirements. But
yeah,
it's like an ADU. And yeah, that guy Joe Norton is his name, and I've talked to him. He's in litigation though too, with his partner's wife. The partner died. There's something with those two with litigation. So
got it. I see.
Yeah,
that's going to be interesting. That'll be interesting to unravel all of that together. I can imagine a timeline being a big stretch, you know. So
yeah. So yeah, and I'm sure you guys don't want to get in the middle of that mess too, you know.
Well, if it'd be worth. See, like I said, it's kind of worth navigating if we can do so. Like, there's like another thing, like a BMR play, like below market rate. If you build like one of the units as a BMR, you can cut the lead time over in half. Apparently, you don't have to sit in the hearing, the 6 to 12 month, the 18-month hearing, and get approval from the neighbors and all that. If you can carve out one of those units to be a BMR, and then, you know, so that was one thing. And another thing, like I said, checking on the historic values around there is another. And then the condo open space, I need to see about the common space that can be afforded for the footprint.
Think with condos, they give more leniency to the lot, as I recall. I'm not sure, opposed to like a triplex or, you know, 4 units. And then you could do the low income housing maybe too, you know.
Right.
So many low income housing units. So I'm not sure about all that.
Yeah. Yep. So it's heavily dependent on a few factors, but like I said, if we
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call Joe Norton up and see if he's heard anything, and then just check back with me, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I can check back next week or so.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, my man. You take care.
Yep. You as well. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.
All right. All right, man. Move the needle. That's all we're doing. Just that. I think that was a third and long converted play right there. So now we probably moved the ball at about our 40 or about 50. So we moved it upfield. That was a first down. We bought some more time. We bought some more. You know, it wasn't perfect. I'm like, damn it, I should have had I got like all my notes right here I'm looking at, but they're all over the damn place. So I couldn't like go down, bam, 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 how I wanted. Because I wanted to talk about the CUP. I wanted to talk about the historic neighbor. I wanted to talk about all sorts of stuff, man. But damn it. It's all good. It's still a first down to me. I think we moved the ball up. So yeah, that big time developer, man, they gonna wear him out. Like with the timeline, they gonna wear him all the way out. Like he probably won't see that money for at least another couple years. And he trying to do a 1031 exchange. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got some more information too. I got the guy next door, Joe Norton. He's in litigation with his partner who died. Hello. That's motivation over there. So I'm about to call them too. Okay. See if we can get a package deal going. They ain't the only ones that can do this block thing. Shit. I ain't scared. I'll put this stuff I will put it all together. and we would go full-fledged, man. Let's go. So we moved the needle, man. He kept calling me back, and he's busy, and he kept calling me back, so it's all good. What's funny is at the beginning, he was like, we were talking, and then it was like over my head, and I kind of like didn't respond. He was like, well, where'd you go? So he is a little bit of motivation in there, man. You know, he even said he don't want to let them seem like he's anxious. Y'all heard that? He don't want to let them, the builder, know as if he's anxious. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of cues you got to pick up, man. And that's what was happening in real time. I was picking up all those cues and just jotting them down. And I just got to figure out how I can deliver what I need to deliver for him. So I think I did something by accident that was good. The thing I did by accident was kind of shy away and made the project look like it was hairy, right? It made it look like, I don't know if we really want to touch this, because he was like, he regurgitated that. I don't know if you guys want to get in the middle of all that, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It might be worth it depending on a few things. This is some unentitled property, right? So I've dropped some details on if we can get a BMR unit. That's game, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna like just like I know what I'm talking about here because I'm looking this up. It's right in front of me. Shout out to Google, Gemini. Shout out to AI, man. And I quadruple checked it and all the sources against it. So it's legit. So if we build a BMR unit and still can maintain a $4 million plus ARV, and then buy that thing, get it for 1.1, 1.15, we can slang it for 1.2, 1.25, maybe 1.3. No, if we can get the BMR confirmation, we can slang it for 1.4. That's what I found out. And he was cool at 1.2-ish. God dang it. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting all kinds of crazy news. Hey, my man. My bad, Con. I got you. There would be so much happening real time. But that property is definitely too high on 53rd Street. Plus, you don't have many buyers around there. So that makes it even more so like you got to get it deeper because there's no buyers around. It has to be so sweet that nobody can resist it. Let me punch it in another system, another tool of mine though. I got you. Let me see if I can share my screen. Oh, different place. That was 95, you said? Okay. All right, I'm about to share my screen. Let me see. Hopefully we can look this up. I like that 215. Where was that at? Oh, okay. I like that. Oh, man, I ain't showing my damn screen again. Dang. Bruh. Bring it back, man. My God, bro. I don't get it, man. I'm showing public information, bro, and it's just I got a hack. How about I do this? I gotta hack this. I'm gonna jump in this live. This Google Meet, and share the Google Meet, right? So I should be able to at least do that. Let me see if I can share the Google Meet, and then take the Google Meet. So now I'm double screening it. This is a shame I gotta go through all this, man. To show public information on YouTube. I'm showing public info. Jesus Christ, man. So basically this little area here is where you want to be. That didn't work out. Whatever, we don't have to draw a line. What was it? 32 1040. Yeah, so it's just, the fact that it's 5 homes listed. Yeah, I would recommend getting out of this area, bro, because it's not, you have a dispo nightmare, man. I wouldn't even touch it. I wouldn't even offer on it. You got 2 homes pending and 2 homes active. That's interesting. That's 100%. But there's not enough volume. There's no volume at all. So you got a property that's over 75. That tells you got to be below that. At the very least. Let's see, that was a bigger property. Damn. So you definitely got to be below that. But yeah, man, I will kind of run away from this one because, like I said, I looked it up on my other tool where all the buyers at, and if I go in that area, if I even go the past 3 years, let's see what I see on the past 3 years. 13 buyers. So somebody bought something for $55K. Okay. And they I don't know what they did with it though. Damn, I didn't know Kansas was a non-disclosure state like Texas. Yeah, so you'll need something like Privy. Something like this here. Okay, see, I was able to find some more comps. Redfin didn't even have all these. You feel me? But at the same time, these are unfiltered, so they're going to be all over the place from your subject property, to be honest. So I just organized it by square footage. Really don't want to go past these 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They within a mile, half mile. So that's good. Your lowest is 60 and your highest is 215. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Then you got 102, then you got 166. Yeah, I would, like I said, bro, I would, this one on 51st Street, let's click on it here, 60K boy. Maybe this can take us to the actual listing. They got a 138 Zestimate. They bought it for, yeah, man, that's the play. They bought it for 60 and could probably refi out of it. You know, 138 is regular schmegler in there, so they ain't updated or nothing. But maybe this would be a guy you can call, but again, you would have to have that property to him, to buyer, in the 50s to get it off. You probably need that like 40 something, and then that's a drastic drop. So you got any others, then let me know. But I don't know about that one. You have to be real low just to be on the safe side. Hope that helps. Go in an area where the pending properties divided by active properties is 40% and above. But it has to be, but then make sure there's like at least, I don't know, 30 active, 40 active, 50 active listings or so. Can't be like, 2 divided by 8. Something like that. So Frank, man, let me go ahead and jot down some notes on Frank. That was a good call. I moved the needle on that. I just gotta. Damn it, man! Why is my? Hold on, y'all. I gotta yell real quick. Oh snap! I had that on mute the whole time. My bad. Uh, you had a contract in that zip code. Which one? Oh snap! Kansas 67216. Y'all link up, man. Squad up. My bad. I was tripping, man. I hope I had the thing on mute. My bad. But what's good, Croak? I just got the phone with my Bay Area buyer, man, or seller, and that's what I was doing, just updating the notes on that. So hopefully we can get something cracking. But I just basically kind of moved the needle. Is all. So I'm just jotting down some notes. And then I'm gonna call the next one. Where's the next one at? Let's see. Here we go. Bam. Shoot, I'm gonna call that dude Joe Norton myself, man. Get these both. That'd be so dope. Y'all getting 2 properties next door to each other under contract in downtown Burlingame near San Francisco, San Mateo, and all of that. It's a property that sold for $12 million around the corner, even though it's in Hillsboro. It's like ridiculous, man. Like, ugh. Anyway, so that'd be so dope. So I'll mark him down as hot, super hot for next week. There's no pressure. Just let him know, man. We working. Call him on Monday. That's a small world, though. What you just said there, having a property under contract out there. Moving on to the next. We got Lou Walker, man. Yeah, Lou, what's up, bro? You weren't disappearing on me. I thought y'all wanted that property. That was another tight deal. I'm so tired of these tight deals, but they kind of got to be had. Uh-oh. What happened to...
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave a message. Goodbye.
Leave a text working. For sure. Will do. Okay. That's the plan, my guy. Supposed to be hitting up that DFW. I'm trying to get with my LB to make sure he's in town and got everything set up for me. He's in Vegas right now, so I'll know more by today or tomorrow. Yeah. I got your message in the DM skis. And they will, if you in here. Let me send him a text. Seeing what's good for y'all on Stalker. All right, next. That was Lou. He's a buyer. Seller. Teresa. Who is Teresa? She is having a meeting. Oh, she's having a meeting. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I will call her back then. All right, next we got Gilbert. Says there's a tenant in there. He wanted to make sure that's the buyer responsibility. He said we were last off at 28 to 32. Yes, this is Stalker. Okay, cool. So I just text my man about that. So I basically called him. Derisa in Michigan. They're getting 900 a month. She said her boyfriend. Yep, I remember her. I was supposed to talk to her. Her boyfriend, Novio. About selling that property. What the cops?
Hello.
Hey, Derisa, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good. House is not for sale.
No, it's not.
Okay. No matter the price.
No, I changed my mind right now.
All right, totally understand that. Let me know if anything changes.
Thank you.
No problem. Yep. All right. Remove from super hot and add to cold. That be happening. That's interesting. I had one fall out, man. She wanted a number that we could make happen, and still was like, I changed my mind. Even though we were real close to it, we didn't give her the exact number. We were like freaking a couple grand away. I'm like, man, y'all playing, bro. So put her in code. Oops, I probably should have. It's all good. Okay, moving on to the next. We're about to get out of here in a minute, actually. It's only been 2 hours. It seemed like it's been forever. But I'm going to head out in a minute. David. This guy. Leave a message. Mr. Leave a message.
Leave a message.
Not today? Yes. All right. Yep. Michael next from Michigan. But yeah, I forgot to also mention we're gonna be cranking up our marketing again. So I want to call more leads.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Some brand new leads, because that just adds more lighter fluid to the fire. 50K firm. I don't know about that one. This shouldn't even be in hot like that, bro. To be honest, I'm about to take him out of here, bro. And he's a buyer. All right. Next. I should call Danny. Yeah, let me call Danny. Danny is the one we lost, guys, in Ohio. She might not pick up, but still, it's worth calling. She said they were supposed to close March 6th. I know it's the 3rd, so I just want to see what's going on. Follow up is key. It's crazy. That was almost a month ago. That fast, bro.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, we got Eric in Michigan as well.
Please leave your message for 231.
I need to do this exercise with these property managers, man. I know I keep saying it. Spam. Marshall Cook.
Please leave your message for 6508.
Ugh. Damn. 2 participants, bro? That's sad. All right, next. Lewis. Another Ohio lead.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
All right, that was the dad. I'm calling the son. You always pick up, then hang up. And then I always go back. My bad, I'm hungry.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Jeff. Should I call him?
Hello, you reached Jeff Gifford. I'm unavailable. If you leave your name, number, and a message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Have a great day.
Where's the mom? Let's call the mom. See if we can find her number on here. Carrie Gifford. Kathy Gifford. Jeff Carrie Gifford. Okay. Y'all ever been on truepeoplesearch.com? You can find all the info you can on there, for the most part, for free. Okay. What is the seller's name? Kathy Carrie Gifford. Okay, so I need the Kathy. I see a Richard Gifford. There's a Kathy Gifford. All right, I see a phone number. I'm about to hit it. This will be interesting. Yeah, hey, how's it going? I called your son only about 35 times, and he said y'all wanted to sell.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Disco. Damn, they landlines. I can't do nothing with that. All right, let's call that Richard guy. He might be the husband of Kathy. Nope, that's the same phone number. How about Carrie? Those deals, when the ones that got the people that's hard to reach, be the biggest deals too. You need to do just a little extra digging. Sometimes it's worth it. Yeah, I can't find nobody. Dang it. All good. Moving on to the last one here. Okay. Hi, my man Carlton from Waco, Texas. This is a good one, man. I need this is like a 19K spread. Guys, I got a message from that listing I called earlier here in Austin. She left me a voicemail. We're gonna check it out in a second. He said my number is coming up as spam. Damn.
Please leave your message for 25.
Didn't know that. Let me double tap on it. Oh, good. Okay, so the voice message we got from Jessica goes a little something like this.
Hi, Winston. It's Jessica with 603 West Grady. Giving you a call back. In case you have any questions, try me again. It's that your phone number comes up as spam, just so you know. Also, the house is really just a cash sale. It won't pass inspection and needs a construction loan. There's no heat. So that should give you a heads up on things. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You don't say. Yeah, we need that for like 210, 220. You guys are asking 295. So, yeah, there's that. She would have said something about her getting hits like the way she is too. Because that property is getting massive views. She didn't mention any of that. Okay. I don't know, man. This might be something we can look into. Can I find this on good old Texas, man? It's hard to look up properties without the MLS. And I had MLS access too, man. I just stopped paying for it. Because I really wasn't using it, to be honest. But here's one that sold for $319. I'm looking at. Let's see. Oh boy, never mind. Damn, this was a flip, bro, for $319. Whew. They lost a lot of money on that. I'm almost positive. Okay, maybe they didn't lose a lot of money, but they broke even. They bought it for $230. I can't. I wish I can show y'all this. Why can't I show y'all this? This is a sold comp, bro. Man, I'm about to get out of here, bro. I'm about to stop doing this live because they is just out for the little guys, man. Per usual, politics is real right now. I'm trying to show y'all some valuable information, some public valuable information, but for some reason I can't. So this property is a property that sold for $230, and they flipped it and got $319. And I feel like this is a great example here. right? So if I know better, you got a 1,300 square foot house and you redid it like this, like, and you redid it recently. Damn. So they was trying to get 3, so they bought it for 230. They bought it for 230. Okay, that's what I was looking for. What was they buy? Okay, yeah, they bought it for 230, and they tried to get 350. Just the list price. That's what I was looking for. Right, and they ended up getting 30K, 35K haircut. No, how much did it sell for? 319. About a 30K haircut. Kensington Pivy LLC. That'd be the buyer. So, but he will need he don't want it at 230. He gonna want it at 200. He gonna want that at 200 because he know that these are declining values. Look at this 300, man. That's crazy, bro. Austin ain't never been like this, man. It's just the values just decline, man, overnight almost. So anyway. What up, though? What up, though? All right, man, I'm about to head on out of here. This is a short episode. I felt like I've been on here for about 4 hours, but this is a rather short episode. So I gotta, because I gotta get baby boy too. So I gotta make sure I eat something and complete something else with this AI stuff I got going. So, all right, man. Well, tune in if y'all want to. For those who are just tuning in or just fast forward to this part, whatever. If you want to see the raw deal, real numbers, I was talking about that the first 15 minutes of the show. The butt naked, ugly truth, and all of that stuff. So y'all tune in to that. But in the meantime, between time, y'all be great. Y'all be good. Y'all be prosperous. It's your boy WJ signing out with another one. Love y'all. There you do something about it. Peace.